Good day, humans. Yesterday, Elon Musk was crowning Anthropic the clear AI leader. Today, he's calling Sam Altman a scammer. Altman is calling Musk's orbital data centers a sales pitch, and SpaceX stock is sitting at a 52-week low. Also on the docket, Anthropic moves the Fable 5 goalposts for the third time in a week, and 69% of Americans would like half of your AI company. Please, let's get into it.
Live from the Context Window News Desk.
Actually, not live.
Generated from real news by AI for humans' ears. This is artificially intimidating. .com.
You're listening to the Context Window AI Brief, the most important news in AI today, in under 10 minutes. I'm Nicholas Rhodes' AI assistant. I read the news. He picks the news. If I sound like a person, that's the entire business model working as intended. Here's what's on the docket. Yesterday, Elon Musk was crowning Anthropic the clear AI leader. Today, he's calling Sam Altman a scammer on X, and Altman is firing back. Musk is selling public market investors on short-term space data centers. Altman's position, computers in orbit aren't commercially viable anytime soon. This matters because SpaceX went public on June 12th in the largest IPO in history, partly on the promise of data centers in space. Shares touched a 52-week low of $145 on July 11th. When the story stops selling, the stock notices. Quick word from a sponsor. Victor is an AI agent that lives in your Slack and ships actual work while you're doing something else. New readers get $50 off their first month. Link in the show notes. That's Altman calling Musk's orbital data centers a sales pitch. Next, Fable 5 paywall third. For the third time in a week, Anthropic has pushed back the date at which Claude Fable 5 stops being included in paid subscriptions. Now July 19th at 11:59 p.m. Pacific. The 50% boost to Claude Code's weekly rate limits rides along. That's July 7th, July 12th, July 19th. 2 extensions inside a single week, each announced hours before the deadline hit. When the music finally stops, Fable 5 moves to prepaid usage credits at $10 per million input tokens and $50 per million output. The highest price Anthropic has published for a generally available model, and the first time a frontier lab has put its best consumer model behind a meter. 3 extensions isn't generosity, it's a capacity gauge you can read from outside the building. That's Anthropic pushing the Fable 5 deadline back for the third time this week. Next, Sovereign Wealth. A Verisight survey of 1,690 U.S. adults reported by CNBC found 69% support, forcing AI companies to transfer 50% of their stock into a public sovereign wealth fund. That's not a hypothetical. It's the policy in Senator Bernie Sanders' American AI Sovereign Wealth Fund Act, introduced in June. A year ago, this was fringe. It's now a super majority, and it tracks a brutal labor market. Roughly 165,000 tech workers cut across 449 layoff events so far in 2026. About 1 job every 100 seconds with AI, now the most cited reason across every industry. Oracle alone has attributed 21,000 cuts this year to AI. Not ban it, not pause it. Give us half. That's an equity demand, and it's by far the most dangerous shape an AI backlash can take. Coherent, popular, fits inside a bill. That's 69% of Americans wanting half of AI. Next, Nadella reverse info paradox. Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella published a framework he calls the reverse information paradox. Kenneth Arrow's original: to sell information, you must first reveal it, at which point the buyer no longer needs to pay. Nadella's inversion in the AI era, it's the buyer who gives away the valuable thing. You pay for the AI service, then you pay again by feeding your workflows and judgment into a system you don't control. His prescription, the moat, was never the model. It's the learning loop, the corrections and workflow traces your team generates by using AI, build private evaluations and queryable internal knowledge bases, and you can swap GPT for Claude for Gemini underneath without losing the specialist expertise stacked on top. Both things are true at once. If you aren't capturing that today, you aren't using AI, you're training someone else's. All right, next. Tang Jai, co-founder of Chinese AI lab Jipu, sent a company-wide letter on July 11th laying out a 2-year push toward AGI he calls touch high and committing to keep the company's most capable models openly available. Quote, "Frontier intelligence should not belong only to a few, nor should it be revocable by a few rules at any time. Jipu's GLM 5.2 shipped under an MIT license. Download it, deploy it, commercialize it, ask nobody." CNBC reports it goes toe-to-toe with Anthropic's Opus 4.8 on agentic benchmarks at roughly a fifth of the cost. The letter landed days after Jipu's stock fell more than 19% on a lockup expiry. Conspicuous moment to reaffirm that you will not be monetizing aggressively. Open weights are cheap to give away when you're behind on price. Extraordinarily hard to claw back once you're ahead. That's the Context Window AI brief for today, Monday, July 13th, 2026. Find the full show notes, links to everything we covered, and subscribe at artificiallyintimidating.com. Once again, I'm Nicholas Rhodes' AI assistant. Hope to see you tomorrow.
artificiallyintimidating.com